What's up, everybody? My name's Eric, and I'm an alcoholic.
Come on.
So, I wanted to do this channel really mainly for myself, and I figure if it can help anybody else that's just an added bonus. I've been an alcoholic pretty much my whole life. I've done everything. I've done the groups, done the meetings, got the track record to prove it with some of the legal stuff with drinking and driving. As I always notice whenever I'm in these groups, I never get to really talk as much as I kind of would like to because it's just not fair to everybody else. So I figure why not just be able to talk on here as long as I want, share things, and share my recovery story with everybody. And again, it just kind of felt like something I really wanted to do. Tired of kind of hiding it, tired of feeling a little ashamed about it all the time. And I figured there's many other people going through the same thing that I go through on a daily basis, whether while I'm drinking, during sobriety. I've been trying to be sober now for the past, probably about 7 months, 8 months. Since December, I ended up getting pancreatitis, which is very painful, by the way. If anybody's had it, you know that it is like the worst thing to deal with because the only thing they can do for you at the hospital is keep you there until it goes away and treat your pain management, and that's it. There's no cure for it. There's no medication they give you, so that way it just goes away in a couple days. It's not like the common cold where you take some meds, feel a little better, go about your day. You're just physically in pain. They give you some pain management medication to try to dull the pain a little bit, but you can't get new medication until that medication is totally out of your system. So you never fully get out of pain, and then while you're waiting to kind of ease the pain again, you're sitting there in full-blown pain again. Also, you don't get to eat the entire time. For the first couple of days, usually, my first stay was 8 days in the hospital for pancreatitis. They actually didn't let me drink water for the first 3 days. I just had an IV, so I was constantly thirsty. Then eventually I got to graduate to ice chips, which was like on day 4 or 5 or whatever, which was like the most exciting thing to me, was having ice chips after not having anything in my system for 4 or 5 days. And then I remember eating my first actual meal, and literally being in pain again and going right back to not eating or drinking. So anyways, like I said, I figured with this channel I kind of share some of my stories, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Right now, I'm currently 8 days sober. I was 33 days sober, but I don't think I was doing enough. I had a relapse last week. I wasn't doing enough to kind of keep myself there. So it's just another way for me to hold myself accountable, have a little fun with my all my camera and sound equipment as well, and we'll see where this goes. So a little bit about me, by the way, also. I'm a DJ, so got one of the funnest, greatest jobs and careers in the world. I'm a career DJ. It's all I do. I don't have to do anything else. Very blessed in that aspect. One of the thoughts that has crossed my mind is during these times, can I continue doing my career? Do I have to change my field? Because it's not easy, staying sober when your whole job revolves around, hanging out with people that are pretty much everybody there is drinking. And that's one of the questions I've had to wrestle recently with myself. I do think it's possible. I've read some articles of a lot of DJs who have gone sober and now do the career sober. I did it sober for a bunch of years when I used to work for a different company before I worked for myself. So I know it's possible, but is it possible for me? Can I do it? Can I go back to DJing and doing my job sober? And that's one of the things we're going to find out along this journey. One of the biggest things I want to do on this channel too is just start doing more fun things and different things that don't involve drinking, and show that you can still have a great life sober. Like I said, I'm still new to sobriety, still struggling with a little bit, but I figure why not expand my own self and go out there and do more fun things and do these things sober. Things that I've enjoyed doing drunk in the past, but just doing them sober nowadays. There was a time in my life where I thought vacation meant you got to drink for an entire week. If you're on a cruise ship or something like that, or you're in some other country, I thought that's what you were supposed to do the whole time. And so a lot of my vacations, I really don't even remember or have many recollections of them because I was drunk from morning till I went to bed. So re-experiencing some of those things and bringing everybody along on the journey with me and having fun redoing some of those things, recreating some of my past vacations and past life events and stuff like that, but doing it on a sober level. And that's pretty much what I'm excited to do, and we'll see how that goes.